I'm so irritated right now. This is attempt 3. Oh, why is it doing this, guys? I'm really, really, really sorry. I'm thinking it must be because like the chat is too intense, but it's not giving me an option on settings to change the speed. It's got a filter setting, a chat where I can choose top chat, live chat, super chat, or none. But I think that's just for my own viewing. And then on settings, it's share or mute microphone. That's it. Sorry. I'm really sorry. I know this is a hassle for you guys. I don't even remember what I was saying. Yeah, I don't know what the errors are about. It's really dumb. Maybe my bandwidth can't handle it or something. I don't know. Pathetic. I'd upgrade, but I'm on like high speed internet. Honest. Ugh. Let me see if this one is working. Okay, I can see your messages. Bizarre. I can't, like, settings, manage moderators, no. No, 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 slow down chat, slow chat thing. Bruh, what? I haven't been diagnosed with BPD. It might just be that my emotions are stronger. It doesn't mean that I have BPD. JJV101, what do you do when there aren't any professionals near you that are understanding of DID and refuse to diagnose you even with PTSD? I've known for a while, but there isn't anyone who's comfortable. Are you comfortable sharing what country you're in? Sometimes it's better to find online therapists who will who are more open to disorders like DID. I wouldn't go in searching for a diagnosis. Like, don't go in and tell them, I want you to give me a diagnosis of DID. But I think that, especially if you're in environments where it's really difficult to find therapists, full stop, especially therapists who are open to the idea of less well known disorders like DID, online therapy services like BetterHelp and stuff like that, where if you don't like a therapist, they'll just match you with a different one that still meets your criteria and stuff like that. So I'd recommend trying that a go. Giving that a go. We've got a link if you want some money off. It's /Chloe, I think. Because we used to use it and we said that they were good. We did a video with them at one point. They were really, really, really good. Not all of them are trained in DID though, so make sure you get somebody who does know what's going on. Is NIN a new alter who integrated? I'm NIN. Chloe and Nina integrated. I don't know if I age slide or not. Not existed that long. Oh man. Sorry, that was really stressful. Is my PO box open? Yes, our PO box is open. It's the same address. Thank you, Happy. Oh, whoa, so fast. How's Nadia? That's a really good question. I don't know. I haven't heard from her in a while. I know that she misses her girlfriend. Do I? Nan says I do age slide. When? When have I age slid since I... What? Message me, baby. When? What? Once? When? I don't know about this. Are you sure that was me? Not somebody else? Nan says I do age slide. This is new. Alyssa, I adore you already. I thought of you every day when you announced the integration. I wanted to help so much. Oh, thank you so much. And the piggies are well. Thank you so much for the super chat. Aw, thanks. Thanks so much. Nan is telling me the day after I integrated. I don't even remember the day after I integrated. Oh my god. Can I grab one of the guinea pigs? Yeah, if you want me to. Oh, thank you, Happy. I got a little small. What was I doing? I really don't remember that, Nan. Well, apparently I do age slide, so there you go. No, I don't think we'll change our legal name. We'll stick it with Chloe, even though I prefer to be called NIN. Sexuality. I haven't noticed a difference. Both Chloe and Nina were pansexual and hypersexual. I don't know about the. I'm probably still hypersexual. I've got a. I don't know yet. I haven't existed that long, but yes, probably still hypersexual. Are you still dating Nan? Has your relationship changed? Yes, we're still dating. Still very, very much in love. They are the absolute love of my life. And I adore everybody in Pinata System so much. So much. And they're coming to stay with us soon, in 2 weeks. I was sitting on the couch cuddling a blanket when I got small, apparently. I love you too, Bibi. My accent is kind of American now. No, see, this has been happening for a while. Like, just before we went and visited Pinata for the first time, I started speaking with like a slightly American twang every now and again. Whoa, what? Sorry, I nudged the camera stand. Well, phone stand. It's my phone. Yeah, so I'm not sure what this American accent thing is about. Yeah, Bobo and Co is coming to visit before Pinata do. Yay! For a sleepover. Yes, I am very new to nightlife. The chat has paused and I'm really worried it's going to say error again. Please don't. Oh, I'm really worried. The chat is like stopping. I swear, if this errors again, I want to chat. I want to chill out with you guys. I am definitely nan-sexual. Is integration a trigger, says Dana. I noticed both you and the Pinata System have integrated one after the other. Yeah, this is our first like integration that we've really been aware of. We've had one other integration in the system, but that happened like really deep in a world and between two of our persecutors. We didn't really know about it until like months later. So to have our first integration that we were really aware of be between, yes, I'm still a dinosaur king, be between our host and another altar was like, oh my god, you know. So how's it going to work with legal papers? For legal stuff and business stuff, I'll still sign as Chloe because it's our legal name. Like doing emails now, I'm signing as NIN, and then under that brackets Chloe Wilkinson, under that Dissociative. I told the integration story in the last live stream. I think what I'm gonna do is after this live stream, I'll take all 3 attempts, stitch it together in one video, and upload it so people can watch it like that. Can I force myself to integrate with somebody? Probably not. No. I know there are a lot of people who've wanted to integrate, like in Pinata System and stuff like that, and in mine too. You can't force it, I don't think. You can aim to, but I don't think you can force somebody to integrate with you. I don't know. I don't know. Whoa. Is there somebody's saying I really want to know. Is there an alter who sees themselves the way you actually look? Chloe was the closest. Does integration mean you're healing? I don't know. The idea is that integration is meant to perpetuate the idea that we're stronger together. So in some cases, it's when 2 alters feel ready to move on from things and integrate because they want to move past trauma and are ready to be healthier, and create an alter who's more able to deal with those situations, have a fresh start. But in other cases, it's when 2 alters are completely unable to cope with life and it just isn't working. So the brain's like, well, this is the exact opposite of why I sectioned off this part of the brain. So this amnesic wall is clearly misplaced, so I'm going to remove it. And then those two parts of the brain that were separate now have communication with each other and become a separate alter rather than the two that they were there before. Yes, I told my therapist as soon as I integrated, like in the next session that we had, how did your family take the integration? I don't talk about family on this channel because it's personal, but there's not been any issue. How different do you look to Chloe in university? Pretty much like Chloe in university, but a different sense of dress and much slimmer. What are the big personality differences between me and Chloe? Nan, help. I'm dissociating. Please don't ask if I feel more like Nina or Chloe, because I'm not. It's kind of like with the bisexual thing. It's not like I'm on a scale halfway between straight and homosexual. I'm not a scale somewhere in the middle of Chloe and Nina. I am a new, different person. Both of them are part of me, but I'm also my own person. Did Chloe hold any trauma? Yes, but not childhood trauma. So I now have double. Thanks, Nan. Nan said I'm more mood swingy. That's true. I am more mood swingy. Also more flirtatious. Would you please do a meetup when Pinata comes? That's up to them. I'm up for it. Thank you, George. George said I'm so valid. Yes, we have different Myers-Briggs personality types. Yeah, I did one shortly after I integrated, and it came up as, I think it was ENFJ. It was the you know what? I'll find it and tell you. It's on my Instagram. Instagram, apparently, I typed in. It was like the mentor or something like that. I got. I am more flirty, says Nan. I mean, both of us were flirty before, but can I not view my stories on Instagram on what's it? I was the mentor. I'm pretty sure it was ENFJ. It was like extrovert, imaginative, sensitive, and something else. Creative, says Nan. Creative and strong. Thank you. I was just doing it for fun, the Myers-Briggs thing. It was part of an app I was already using, and it was like, do the personality test. And I was like, sure. Whose memories do I identify more with? They're both my memories now. So I'm aware that one is Nina's and one is Chloe's, but they're both, I have them both. Oh, Sydney, thank you. Nin, I want to say we love and support you very much. Come back. Thank you for being so brave and taking time to let us know what you've been dealing with. Thank you. Am I taller in the inner world and am I still besties with Jeremy? Yes to both. The thing about this integration is, like before with the channel, this channel was Chloe's baby. Who is Nan? Nan is my partner, my lover. They're in the system that we're dating. Gender is Nan. Nan is non-binary, agender. They are they them is their pronouns. My favorite food? Well, Nina's favorite food was sushi and noodles. Chloe's favorite food was so many things. So I don't know yet. I don't have a very healthy relationship with food. Oh no! I missed super chats. I missed 2. Okay, hold on. Hannah, hi. Wondering what your role in the system is now. My role in the system now, I believe, is still sexual protector, possibly. I don't really need that role anymore, for now, at least. And physical protector. And folk tunes. Such a pleasure to meet you. Thank you. It is a cool name, huh? Nin and Nan, kind of like yin and yang. Yeah, I really like that. Please remember that community still loves you and admires you greatly. Thank you so much, Alex. That's lovely. Did your triggers change with the integration? I don't know. Ooh, somebody has a question. Can you have only non-fronting alters? I'm pretty sure you need to have at least 2 that front. Like, you need to have at least 2 people in order to be diagnosed with DID. That could be the host and one other. You could have Chloe as your second name? What, NIN Chloe? No, I don't think so. Yes, I'm still the host, everybody. How's Lacey doing? Lacey's having a struggle, I think, but I don't think she's doing too badly, huh, Nan? I love you, by the way, Nan. Is Kyle okay? Kyle's coping. I just saw a question I wanted to answer, sorry. Are Chloe and Nina still separate in the inner world? No, Chloe and Nina no longer exist as themselves. They became me. If you've seen Steven Universe, it's like having a gem fusion. Except we can't unfuse. What's my favourite colour? Pastel pink or pastel mint. Kind of like this colour. What's my relationship to Riven like? My relationship to Riven is good. It was hard at first because we both integrated at the same time and we were both kind of like didn't know who we were and didn't know who each other were, but like there was like at least 4 different opinions. So I had Chloe's opinion on Evan, Nina's opinion on Evan, Chloe's opinion on Riven, Nina's opinion on Riven because they integrated before us, and then my Nin's opinion on Riven. And Riven still didn't really know who he was yet, right? So that's 5 different opinions I had to go off, right? 5 different types of memories and feelings and stuff like that to decide how I feel about this person when I don't even know who I am. And it was the same on his side. He had Evan's opinions on Chloe, Evan's opinions on Nina, Seth's opinions on Nina, Seth's opinions on Chloe, and his opinion on Nin. And his opinion on Chloe and Nina as well, because they integrated before us. So who is Riven? Riven is in our partner system. They are Seth and Evan integrated. So yeah, it's a lot. Oh my gosh. Yes, the channel will still be being kept up. I'm taking over it now. What was that? How do I block a person from the chat? Because there's a person in here who is repulsive. You're not going to get any love, honey. Move along. How is my access to the inner world? A little bit better. Like, I have more memory. Thank you, Jenny, for reporting him. I have Nina's memories of, like, walking around the... Thanks, everybody, reporting that guy. Walking around in the inner world. So, like, I have more awareness of the inner world. Someone said, go away, you panini. Yes, honey. You tell him. You tell him, hunty. Yeah, I have like more of a sort of first-hand experience of lower parts of the inner world that Chloe didn't have, but it's still difficult for me to go in the inner world on purpose. But it's a little bit easier than Chloe had it, so... No, it's not. OSDD. Somebody said OSDD is defined by rarely or never fronting alters except for the host. No. OSDD is alters. There's 2 types, A and B. I can't remember which one's which at the moment. But one of them is alters that are less separate, so like less fully formed, less drastically different. And the other one is not having amnesia between the alters. So alters will still front and stuff like that. You just won't have the memory loss. At least that's what I've learned of it anyway. I'm going to make a debunking DID video on it, which is so much harder for me now. Oh my god. Researching and stuff like that. Oh, man. Is Chloe completely gone? Chloe's still part of me, but Chloe doesn't exist how she was before. I have Nina's sass. Thanks. Did the two fronting altars have to have amnesia barriers? What do you mean the two fronting altars? Like if altars are co-con, then there won't be amnesia. Nan loves the sass. There won't be amnesia while they're fronting because they're both doing it at the same time. But there'll be amnesia barriers up between like their memory in terms of like past trauma, personality, that kind of stuff. Samantha, I love you guys. Thanks so much for sharing your journey. Please do a meetup December 1st or 2nd. I live in America, but we'll be in London. Hey Nan, how do you feel about that? And Koala Man said, is it not like the viewers will never see Chloe again? Is that sad? Like a death? I felt when I integrated, like, Nan says yes, by the way, to the meetup. Sorry, April, hijacked. The chat is so fast, it's making them nauseous. They, what was I saying? Oh no, what was I saying? I was answering a question, wasn't I? Poop. Oh, the thought completely went out of my head. Nan, what was I talking about? Help! Oh, I straight up can't remember. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. If somebody can remind me, then I will answer that. Oh yeah, about the death. It's all good. Thank you for reminding me. So when I integrated it, felt like I said it felt to me like I had murdered Nina and Chloe, stolen their clothes, and put it on in like a disguise. I felt awful about the whole thing, and that was distorted thinking. I was just very, very upset and hurt and didn't want to exist as I am now. Still wanted to be Chloe, but I couldn't because I wasn't, and like it was just messy. But yeah, for some people, integration is kind of like the death of a new person, but having them be reborn slightly different. So I don't consider Chloe and Nina to be dead. I consider them to be kind of like, if you had two saplings and a bigger tree, and then you planted two saplings really close to that big tree, and they grew together and started intertwining around each other. While they were originally 1, 2, 3 separate plants, they've become one. It's kind of like that. So while it may be impossible from then on to tell them apart, they were once individual, but now are part of a bigger whole. Jay says metamorphose. I don't think I pronounced that right. Like a butterfly. Yes, like a butterfly. My voice is slightly lower register than Chloe's. I never got the chance to hear Nina's voice. Nina was in our Meet the Alters video, so you can hear her voice there. The reason my voice is so low at the moment is because I'm tired. But I'm not. My voice isn't usually as low as it is right now. I can hear it. It's very like, but that's just because the body's fatigued. But I'm enjoying having a chat. It's nice to like be back. I don't know. I'm enjoying myself. I'm really comfortable having like tea and a chat. I don't see the inner world as dark and scary. It's a little bit dark and scary, but not anywhere as near as Chloe felt it was. Yeah, just like a single person can change over the years, alters can too. Yeah, somebody said it's like mixing red and blue makes purple, but the only way Hello? Hi, Ellie. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Sorry, my friend was messaging me in the chat, but I wasn't seeing her thing, so she messaged me on Facebook. What kind of tea am I drinking? This is cinnamon herbal tea. It's very nice. Ah! Jess! Can't stay because I'm curled up with my fiance and he's not feeling well, but I wanted to stop by and show you love. Glad to see you adjusting to your new existence. You look beautiful and poised. Thank you so much, and I really hope that your fiance feels better soon. Lots of love to you both. I seem more confident. I am. Oddly, I'm more confident like in some ways, like I'm more confident in the body and speaking my mind and sharing how I feel about things. Yes, my name is Nin now, Nin. But I have to double check like Pinata a lot. Like socially, I have Nina's sense of detachment and disbelief that anybody actually sees me as a person and could actually like me and aren't just kind of going along with me pretending to like me so that they can get something from me or use me for some kind of fulfillment, which obviously comes from the sexual protector side of me. So I have to ask a lot, like, is everything okay, and stuff like that. Kyle's close, which is probably why my accent sounds a little bit weird. He's just kind of watching over my shoulder. Can alters unintegrate? Alters can resplit, but not really like unintegrate. Like there's no control Z. I was asking a lot because I wanted to control Z. Oh man. Was it sudden? It happened overnight. And relapsing is when you fall back into destructive behaviors due to like a mental or physical illness generally. You can turn on slow chat through clicking live chat and then slow mode, it seems. I'm on phone. Live chat. No. Live chat just goes to live chat. It doesn't then have an option because I'm on my phone. It won't let me click learn more either. People are planning a meetup apparently, but without me. Where's this meetup? What's this? Nina and Chloe's Spotify still exists, but I now have a private one which is called, I have to change it to NIN because I started it as Nino with a question mark because I was just trying to, I don't know, name it so that I knew that it was separate. No, I don't think we could split back into another version of Chloe and Nina. Just wanted to let you know about Patreon. Oh my god. You know what? You know what? How many of you guys are Patreon subscribers? Because I think whatever's going on Patreon, we have to keep like re-downloading it and stuff like that because like it glitches and then whatever we post says it's showing up for us and then doesn't show up on the thing. We've had so much trouble with sending out posters and letters like getting ripped, like the wax seals being like ripped off the letters and the letters being damaged or them getting lost and stuff like it's been ridiculous. Everything that could possibly be going wrong since we started the Patreon has gone wrong. So what I'm thinking is we just like tear it all down and like redo it. Just like redo it all over again. New tiers, new like rewards, and do something that I as Nin can commit to and don't have to rely on anyone else doing, aka it's not going to get damaged in shipment or something, you know. How do people feel about that? People who are Patreon subscribers. Thank you for everybody who is a Patreon subscriber, by the way, because it makes a big difference to us. And I wish that it would actually work because I'd love to have like a more personal social media where we can just like chat to each other. Lily, yes, Hunty, support that girl. Thank you. Sorry. Hi, Sarah. Nin, it's lovely to meet you. While I don't have DID myself, your channel has helped me with my mental health journey immensely. Thank you for all you do. Truly inspiring. Thank you. That's really sweet. Thank you. And I've not forgotten my tea. Don't worry. I have it right here. It's just cold and pretty much empty. Oh, you're so excited. Can you hear them? They're weaking. I could definitely make a Discord connected to the Patreon, but the thing about this is Chloe did some work like for a few months with some amazing people trying to start a Discord and then got kind of freaked out about the level of responsibility there is because we'd be essentially, I don't know, responsible for what happens in there. Like, we can't oversee, like, we can barely keep up with social media as it is, and like emails and stuff like that. Like, there's a lot of you guys now, which is incredible. But like, a lot of people who have similar subscriber counts and stuff like that to us have like teams behind them, or like agents and agencies and like employees and stuff like that to help answer emails and, you know, get around to answering like comments and stuff like that, and, you know, reach out to and respond to people who want to do sponsorships and radio interviews and like documentaries and stuff like that. We don't have any of that stuff. It's literally just this one body and whoever happens to be out at the time. And we are sufferers of chronic fatigue. Like, we're not awake that much because we can't be, and we're ill, you know? But at the same time, I would, like, yeah, somebody said, like, get moderators and stuff like that. With the ID and the responsibility we have in this community, we do not take it lightly at all. We know that this is a very underrepresented, very delicate, very important community, and I do not want to risk bringing somebody external in there to do my job for me or help me with my job when I do not know them 100% and know that I can trust them with things that could be going on in this community. You know, I don't want to trust somebody I don't know implicitly, who's extremely educated on DID and trauma and, you know, taking care of vulnerable communities, and ask them to help me out. But at the same time, the people I do trust, which is like 3 people, know nothing about, you know, social media upkeep or agencies or legal documents and stuff like that. So I'm kind of between a rock and a hard place. So if we were gonna set up a Discord, we'd have to like waiver all like personal responsibility, but I'm really not comfortable with that. Like, I want to connect people to each other. I'm Nin, hi, I'm Nina and Chloe integrated. So I don't want to like I don't know, create something and then abandon it, and, you know, put people in a situation where they could potentially be people who upset each other or use it as a way to cause abuse or upset or attack systems and vulnerable people, because not only is my name attached to that, but I give a damn about you guys. Like, I care about this community a lot, and I don't really give a damn about my name being attached to it, right? I care about people being hurt and me putting them in that situation, even if it's not something that I did intentionally or directly. So I'd have to think about that, but I do not ever want to even mildly put anybody or any of you guys in a situation that none of us can control for, you know, my benefit, because like, you're human people. You deserve to be people who are looked after and taken care of, even though you're more than capable of taking care of yourself. I'm not just gonna like drop you in a situation and be like, okay, cool, give me my Patreon money, like look after yourselves now. Like, no. Yeah, I'd rather be like low on food money but know that you guys are safe. I just wouldn't do that. Although 23rd of November, Colchester, people are saying, Nan, take a note. Wait. And Nan, I'm using your chat. Sorry, 23rd of November. And then somebody was here 1st and 2nd of December, right? We get it. We're getting shit done, guys. December. Okay, we can think about meetups for that. Thanks, Nan. Mama Bear Nin, sure, hun. Why did you integrate? It wasn't my decision. Wasn't my decision at all. Thank you. Somebody said my lipstick is bomb as fuck. This is Sally actually bought this a few years ago. This is a Fenty. Well, it must have been like last year. The Fenty lipstick, the first one that came out. It's called like, I don't know, maybe with F, I think. I'm not sure. I didn't buy it. Can we meet up somewhere in London? Is that more dangerous? Like, we're not familiar with London areas, but I mean, we can try. The thing is, we'd have to like, I don't know, make sure there's like security and stuff like that, because London is dangerous and I don't want anybody to get hurt. So yeah. Something though I wanted to run by you guys. Brighton, never been to Brighton, I don't think, but I would love to visit Brighton, like so much. Hey Nan, let's go to Brighton. I'm saying this like we've got all the money in the world to travel around. We don't. But I'd love to visit, maybe one day. I'm gonna write all this stuff down. But guys, are you ready? Because I have something really interesting to tell you, right? I've been brainstorming in my little brain that I've got. And where's Brighton, says Nan. Brighton is like, I'll send you a map. It's cute. It's really, really cute. Super cute. Like really, like lots of sort of quainty villages, very like lots of handcrafty type stuff. It's got a lot of character. Tell me if I'm being really offensive. Yes, I'm still the host. But who wants to hear about my idea, right? Thank you, Ellen, who says, "Stay love, I laugh." Hi. Can you tell I'm feeling more comfortable now? This is more like what I am most of the time. Tell us the news, says April Hijacked. If you guys don't know who they are, by the way, they are the loveliest, most intelligent, sweetest DID system. And like, if you're on Instagram, oh my god, check them out. They are so incredible. Absolutely huge respect for them. April Hijacked, go check them out. Incredible. But yeah, we could do another collab with Jessica Kelgrim-Foser. She is such a sweetheart. But thoughts. How many of you listen to podcasts? I wasn't like, that wasn't meant to be like me sipping the tea. I just genuinely wanted to drink. Oh my god. Podcasts? Thoughts? We've been thinking about it, like maybe me and Pinata starting a podcast and a second channel where we do like unedited videos of us making podcasts. So I know a lot of you guys probably like travel around, like you have to go to work, you've got stuff to do. You don't always want to just like sit down and watch my face for like 20 minutes. Sometimes you just want to be like, oh my god, what? I want to listen to something, you know, validating or something like that. Or you want to listen to us be like stupid, sappy idiots who can't pronounce words right, which we are. But then also a second channel where you've got the unedited filming of us recording the podcast, and then like maybe some vlogs or something like that, because Pinata are going to be here for 4 months over winter, because winter is like super triggering for both of us, and we wanted to try and be together for that time. So we've got a lot of time, and I've been doing some serious research into this. Like I was saying to Pinata, I was like, okay, like if you want to do this with me, because it was my idea, I was like, you've got to be on board. Like I'll be taking this seriously as like another branch of like another dissociative. Like I'm not gonna half-ass this shit. Like there are so many more people we could reach if we did podcasts, and like I want to be as like connected to you guys as I can be and get those resources out there. Like the more people we can reach, the more people we can help, the better, because there's so much stuff out there. There are so many organizations, so many helplines, so many charities, and people just don't know about them, and they can help so many people. Not everyone has time to sit down and watch a YouTube video. Like we want to help people, man. So obviously I've still got Chloe's passion for this, but yeah, people interested in that, like tell us like what you'd want to hear. You know what, I'll make a poll on Instagram, and like tell us like what you want, like what would be helpful for you, because we're not doing this for us, we're doing this to help other people. Like I know what I want, but I'm not making it for myself. That would be ridiculous. I don't need to do that. I have my own podcast in my head 24/7. Bethany, thank you so much. We love you too. You generous, beautiful flower. How would it work if you guys got married? I don't know, but it would be really nice. Nan and I talk about marriage a lot, actually, especially considering that Nan was like super no to marriage, and I've never been like super into the idea. But Yeah, we're both very creative. I'm very business driven. Like, I'm not satisfied with just doing what we're doing. Like, I want to push as far as I can to help as many people as we can. Nan said we would be happy. That's what. Yeah, yeah, we would. But like, imagine like two very creative, very driven, very intelligent systems being married with like guinea pigs and dogs and just trying to be part of the world around us, leaving our trauma and the things that happen to us behind and making a positive difference in the world. Is that not the biggest dream ever? I would do anything to spend the rest of my life with Pinata. I love them so much, all of them, so much. They are the best people I've ever met in my life. Anyway, I'll stop. I'll stop gushing on you guys now. Isaac. Oh wow, thank you so much. Oh, I'm really, really glad. Isaac has met some people who have DID and our videos have helped him. Or them, sorry, I'm not assuming your gender there. Thank you very much. I'm really glad to have helped. Sorry, Nani? NIN, that's way too cute and gay. Hunty, you say that like it's a bad thing. Come on. Cute and gay. This is what you signed up for. Subscribe. Mm-hmm. Hey, let's live stream the wedding, baby. I love you. They're being sappy on my messenger. Do I have Chloe or Nina's memories of the integration? Chloe doesn't have any memory of actually integrating. I think we had a dream, but because we were asleep when it happened and I woke up as me, but I have Nina's sort of memory of what happened as the integration happened. I explained this in the other live stream that I did, the failed, but I'll be popping them all together into like one video. I'll like stitch them together and upload them. Can I do a video full of bloopers? My patrons actually, even though they haven't been receiving the content, still got the videos, so I can still post them. We do bloopers every month, like outtakes. There are so many of Chloe just absolutely butchering every word that she tried to say. Is Hunty the new phrase for NIN? Yes, Hunty. Yes, girl. Honey. I love how gay you are. I'm hella gay, honey. Me and Chloe and Evan, and now me and Riven. We watch a lot of Drag Race together. It's such a fulfilling gay baby experience. How can I bring DID up to my therapist? I feel like she won't believe me. I think that the easiest way to bring it up to judge how she feels... Nan, stop. Nan just in the corner going, gay, in one of those little Facebook bubbles. The easiest way to judge how they react to DID is, explain to them... Sorry, I had an itch. Explain to them your symptoms. Don't mention DID. And then just say, like, I don't know, I've seen other people who have similar symptoms. What disorders do you know that match these symptoms? And then if they don't bring up DID, just say like, I don't know, something like, have you ever heard of, just say like, is multiple personality disorder a thing? Like, is that real? And then if she's like, or they are like, oh, that's now called dissociative identity disorder, this is what it is, then you know that they're not either uneducated or controlled by their stigma. But then again, a lot of people who don't know about DID are willing to learn. Like, I've had therapists in the past who have been willing to learn for me about DID. And one of them in particular was incredible. She was a lady in Colchester. She knew nothing about DID, told her about it. And by the next session I had with her a week later, she'd done so much research. She came back, she had these little like identification cards for me. She had like a helpline number for me, and she was like, here, you put this in your purse, in the little like clear rectangle that some purses have in them, and it's like a little card so that if you get in trouble, it says what DID is and you know what to expect. And I was like, that's how you know you have a good therapist. If they really care and take on board what's going on with you, rather than trying to twist your experience to fit what they already know, then you know that they are particularly invested in you and your journey rather than trying to fit your journey into their own narrative. That's what makes a good therapist. Somebody who listens to you and can accept that they may not know everything. Somebody said they heard Kyle. Kyle's pretty close. Elio says they love my attitude. Thank you, sweetie. I sound kind of like Kyle. He is close. And when I get sassy, I do go a bit Essex, I think. That's beautiful that they did that to you. She was so sweet. That was right before I left for university. I hadn't been diagnosed then. But yeah, well, like right before when I left for the second time, where they didn't actually let me in. Here's the thing, okay? Do you want some real tea, guys? Because this is like intense tea. This is like legal tea. I could probably get in trouble for saying this. Somebody said, what did you study at university? I studied psychology, ironically. But I've been told by 2 people that I should make a video on this, but I'm not sure if I should, because I'm not sure if it will get me into legal trouble. Okay, this is how deep this tea is. It would make sense that I have an Essex accent considering we live in Essex. Spill, sis. Okay, so I won't tell you all of it because I don't know yet, but this is a potential video to be made, right? Becky, you can do this, girl. Go study that psychology. Yes, good for you. Really interesting. Really interesting. Of course I noticed you, Leo. You're a sweetie pie. Anyway, the story about you guys know the story about university, right? And how I was forced to leave because I was suicidal and stuff like that. But they were like, okay, they kicked me out. And some dodgy stuff was done by them, some illegal things. We consulted a lawyer who communicated with them, with us. There was some stuff happened, but they promised me that I was just intercalating, which is like you take a year off and they save your place for you. So when you are done with that year, as long as you've fulfilled their conditions, you then get to go back. So it's NIN, guys, by the way. So allegedly, what happened was I fulfilled all the points that they'd set out for me. By far, I had huge amounts of evidence from multiple sources, multiple professionals, and they denied me re-entry 3 times. Each time, they did it illegally. Allegedly, it was allegedly illegal, right? So, yeah, I won't say anything more than that, but I'll do some research on it because this is how deep stigma goes. We were told that we were a danger to ourselves and others, and that's why we weren't let back in after we were given our diagnosis. So, this is how deep stuff like this goes. This is why what we do is important, right? Even people who are really high up in society, even, therapists, doctors, lawyers, highly educated professionals, people who are teaching the rest of, our children who are going to grow up and be the next generation. It is so corrupt due to stigma. This is why we need this kind of education, because stuff like that, I want to, but I can't because I could get in trouble, I think. I don't even know. But, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Katie. Apparently I missed a super chat. How long ago did you send it? I want to find it. Oh, Sarah. I've been having a rough time lately, and your videos and positivity have really helped me stay alive. Thank you, Nin. Sweetie, it is so important that you're here, and I'm really glad that you're still here. You can do this. You can do this. And I know that, you see, oh, sorry, I smudged my makeup. I remember seeing stuff like this all the time when I was in, my worst spots. Bye, somebody leaving. Nice to see you. Bye, Nadine. And you see people online being like, it gets better, like, just hold on, and being like, you know, I've waited for a decade, you know, like, I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. It's not getting any better. I can't do this anymore. I'm tired of fighting it. I can't heal, you know, maybe for these other people, but, you know, they're not me. Are they even real? Am I the only person who really exists in the world? Because derealization, depersonalization. It does get better, and it's so worth keeping trying. I know it's excruciating. And I don't even know what you're going through. I can't tell you how you feel, and I wouldn't try to, but I know that you can do this, so please keep going. Can you do more videos on how to support a friend system? I don't know if you've seen our video 15 ways to support someone with DID. If you haven't, you should have a look at it. But yes, I can do. Emma, go study, honey. It's important. I'll still be here. I'll be here. We've got videos on the channel. Don't worry. I'll be back to do a live stream another time, but study is important. Get that education. Do it for me, honey, because I was denied it. Oh, Annie, no. Oh, hon. Just been suspended from work as they believe I'm a risk to others after working there for 17 years. I am so sorry. I love you too, Emma. You got this. And I'm really sorry. For everybody asking how old I am, I'm not answering because I don't know. Sorry. I'm not sure. Honest to God. Not sure. Oops. Nikita, would you name makeup shades after your alters? I would love to produce makeup one day. There's so much stuff I want to do, man. There is so much stuff I want to do. I would so name like shades after my alters, or like stuff that our alters say. Like there'd be a shade called Babe, Babes for Kyle and stuff like that. Like, oh, that would be so fun. Whoop, 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 whoop. Amber, it's hard to get training for treating dissociative disorders in the UK. I'm CBT qualified. Congratulations, that's a big deal. But I'm getting in contact with a new service in London to try and get some extra training. Would you mind sharing the service, just in case there's any other people who are in the same career path as you? Because that's great. That's really good. I don't look the same in the inner world. I have, you said pastel hair. No, I don't. I have platinum hair. I'm very, very slender. I'm 5'4". This body is 5'1". Other than that, look pretty similar. Brown eyes. Do I have experience with car? We have our first driving lesson next week. But we've driven mopeds before. We have a provisional license, and we've a light brown called Kyle's hat. Hi, how are you? Somebody just said. Who's been watching the Shane Dawson videos though? The last one, the end of it, where, oh, I don't want to say in case somebody hasn't seen it, but I bawled my eyes out so hard. And Mr. Super Chat. Abby, hey sweetie. I have BPD and you make me feel like I can do anything if I try, so thank you. I'm also proud and thankful of how open you've been to all of us since integrating. You seem so happy. Go girl. Thank you, sweetie. And thank you so much for the super chat. You hella can do anything if you try. I cried too, Leanne. Oh my god. Oh shit, Disco. Wait. I'm glad listening to me gives you hope. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's awful. I hope that things get better for both of you soon. Oh, sorry. Meetup. How do we contact you with meetup details? Sincerely, a meetup planner. Hey, dissociated@gmail.com. Business inquiries only, everybody. Please don't go emailing me. That's for like stuff like radio and interviews and stuff like that we've done. So many things have fallen through, like especially in the last year. We've done so many radio interviews. We've done three TV documentaries. All of them have fallen through. It's really frustrating. So we're gonna do our own stuff now. Helping people like you guys and my friends who have been, Helping people like you guys and my friends who have systems is the reason I'm a psychology student. Love from Colorado. I'm really glad that you're doing that. We need more good psychologists out there. Hi, Pixie. Ooh. Oh my god. Wait, come back. It's pretty rough going here with the new protector, also a persecutor. Oh, I hope that it's okay. I'll try and find your DM. We don't really check anymore because there's just so many, and we do get so many people who just trauma dump, like really hard out of nowhere. So it's kind of hard. Dora, love your message. It's so important. I'm terrified of my tomorrows, but you give me strength. I hope that soon enough you'll get to a place where tomorrow isn't as scary anymore. Or as unpredictable. Thank you, Thea. Oh, Thea? Thea? Thank you. People are, oh, Grace, thank you for reminding me that people can be kind. You've created such a, whoa, and it's gone. A beautiful, real, supportive community full of people who really understand. You've helped me so much with my dissociation. Guys, I'm gonna cry. Thank you. Which altar was the most welcoming after communication? And hi to Kyle, who just said hi, if he's really close. The most welcoming. Huh. I don't know. It's been hard for everybody. It's been really, really hard. Sally's been really helping out with the kids, with the littles. Nadia's been really sweet when I have seen her, but it's really obvious that she's having a really hard time with it. What's trauma dump? Trauma dumping is when somebody just kind of blurts out all their trauma at you. So like will suddenly come out of nowhere and tell you really extreme graphic detail or a lot of information about very traumatic things that have happened to them, which obviously can be very triggering for the other person. Like, yeah, we want to do everything we can to help people, but we're not therapists. When you go into a therapist's office, they've prepared themselves beforehand to take on everything that you're about to give them. They're professionally trained and they've had that time to emotionally prepare, to absorb, remove themselves from the personal effects of it, and to connect with you as an individual. We don't have any of that. I'm not trained in it. I can't give you any advice because if I gave you the wrong advice, it could have some very severe effects. I'm always here to give support, but I can't get personally involved because we have, like, especially in the earlier days of this channel, we've got personally involved and it really messed us up. So we've got to keep some kind of a distance for our own health. I'm really sorry, but please reach out to professionals and helplines and stuff like that. All the resources that we give you. Ooh. Yep, safety first, exactly. Yeah, no, this isn't Kyle, this is Nin. Wait, Emoji Berry? Imagi Berry? Hi. Thinking about starting an Instagram with my system to spread awareness about DID. Any advice? Yes. Okay, decide how dedicated to this you want to be. It's a good idea to pick like a theme and stuff like that. Like, are you going to be posting about general stuff? Is it going to be about your system personally to raise awareness? Where are you going to draw the line between your personal experiences and what you're sharing online? Because it can be very easy to get pulled in either direction once the flow of it starts going. So it's really important to, before you start, decide what your boundaries and stuff are. Also, pick a name. Pick a name that's short and catchy. Or you can use your blah system, because a lot of people do that. I'm just giving someone advice, Gamer Girl, on setting up an Instagram to spread awareness. So yeah, choose your theme, set your boundaries, pick a name that's short and catchy, and decide what you want your audience to be. So if you are in the US, for example, and you want to be mainly reaching people or are mainly following people who are in the United States, posting at a time where they are most active will help you start up. We don't really bother with any of that stuff because we do it when we can, because our fatigue is just a nightmare. Like, but yeah, those are good ideas. Decide what you want your account to be set up as: personal, social media, business, because they've all got different pros and cons. If it's an educational account or you're wanting to spread awareness, make sure that you haven't put your account as privatized, because otherwise people won't be able to see your content unless they're following you. Follow relevant people to you. Use hashtags. Hashtags are how your stuff gets noticed. That's why we use so many hashtags, like hashtag mental health, hashtag advocate, hashtag dissociative identity disorder, because people who follow those tags will then see your content. So it helps get your stuff seen, which is imperative when you're producing stuff for educational reasons. So a lot of people ask us, oh my god, your titles are so clickbait, you know, like if there's a switch on camera that we happen to catch, we will put it in the thumbnail, because in order to play to the YouTube algorithm, that's how you get views on your videos. It's really embarrassing to do that. It's really humiliating to try and pretend that we're dumbing down like a 20-minute long, really thoroughly educational video with loads of sources and stuff like that we've spent days putting together, and then put in the thumbnail, switch call on camera. But unfortunately, that's what you've got to do in order to get the algorithm to work for you, because you can have the most incredible videos, but if nobody sees them, if your algorithm doesn't pick up on that, then all that time and effort that you've put into it is wasted. So I'd rather take that hit and do something that feels a little bit embarrassing and possibly be able to reach more people and help more people. I don't mind taking a little bit of personal hit in order to try and get the things that are important out there, you know? So if you're doing YouTube and stuff like that, or other social medias, be aware of the algorithms and what will help you get your stuff seen. So on Instagram, that would be tags. Does no one in the system now identify with the body? No, I'm the closest to identifying with the body, but it's I'm a lot slimmer in the world. Have you had experience with DPDR, derealization, depersonalization? Every day. I kind of sound like Kyle. Kyle's very close, and I'm very tired. Have I tried DBT? Yes, Chloe did. It did not work for me at all, but I know it's been extremely helpful for like Nan, who has borderline BPD, and DBT was created specifically with that in mind. So, oh whoa, so long. I sound more mature and in control of your feelings. I'm not more in control of my feelings, but I'm more comfortable in myself. I don't feel like I need to act a certain way. I've decided, fuck it, I'm gonna do whatever I want, because like this is who I am. People are gonna judge me either way, but I'm stronger now. Is Pinata System here? They were, but these have been going on for a long time, so I'll be surprised if they're still around. Aw, thank you. Oh, thank you, Elio. Have I talked to the entropy system? Not since they've announced that they might be stopping their channel.